I hold in my hand Iron Maiden's third album, The Number of the Beast, one of the best albums of all time, and I'll tell you a few reasons why. For one, it's got the classic epic, Hallowed Be Thy Name, arguably the single greatest of the many great Steve Harris epics. It's also got the first writing contributions from both Adrian Smith, who was on the previous album but didn't write anything, and Bruce Dickinson, who arrives in this. This is when the classic lineup gets a little bit closer to being really hugely powerful. Clive Burr is to some not considered part of the classic lineup when Nico McBrain replaced him on the next album, but his drums are still fantastic. He had a really cool feel. I know a lot of drummers actually like his feel a little bit better. But this is when you get the fantastic duo of Dave and Adrian really playing off each other even better than they did in previous albums. It's also got The Prisoner, one of the all-time classic songs. And then Run to the Hills, arguably the song that maybe launched them into a wider um, audience. But then, of course, it's got The Number of the Beast, which is depicted here on the cover. That's the other thing about this album. This was the album that got them accused of being Satanists. Why? Well, of course, you've got actual Satan on the cover. And I'll tell you a funny story about that song. A few years ago, I was in an Iron Maiden tribute band, and I was one of the people suggesting the songs and the others would, either agree or disagree. Well, as it turns out, three of the guys in the band, everyone except for me and the other guitar player, were like born again Christians, and they were all like, "We can't perform Number of the Beast." And me and the other guy saying, it's just a song. It's not going to kill you or something. And one of the guys said, "Oh, I can't risk my immortal soul." And I'm going, "Okay, look, just sell your soul and get it over with like the rest of us, and then you can play the song." The audiences expect this. Of course, they didn't really care for that joke, but they didn't do it. So we did not actually play The Number of the Beast because of that. It's too bad too, because it's one of the easier songs. I will tell you, being in an Iron Maiden tribute band, I was surprised how hard I had to work at those songs and consistently practice them. And if you think it's because I'm a slouch, well, you can check out my own band and see for yourself. They are certainly one of my influences. But that stuff is just harder to play than it seems. Maiden makes it look really easy. Um, I know I don't have to tell you guys to check this album out. You probably all have it. If you don't, shame on you. Buy a copy too. Don't just stream this thing.